I've been a woman in computing science for about 44 years, and I've been working with our Women in Computing Science group here at SFU for about 20 years since they started. Most of my computer science education, my university education, was back in the 80s when women were, in fact, more represented than they are now. They were around 40% then, 35 to 40% then, and it's about 18% nowadays. It's still hard to understand how that even happened.
My initial experiences in computing science and interest started in high school when my physics teacher was actually doing a master's of computing science. She really inspired me because she was so strong and smart. Why I chose SFU was because I heard things about how what they teach you is practical rather than theoretical. There's also some theory courses if you're interested in that, but I feel like the practicality of what you learn is important when finding jobs and actually on the job. I also feel like SFU took care of me as a beginner in programming. Prior to university, I had no experience in coding or programming, and coming here and being taught the basics from the ground up really helped me ease into the subjects and took away that nervousness that I had when coming into computing science.
One of the things I think people miss when they're looking at computing science as a career is how important communication skills are. It's not just the wild techie skills. Communication skills are really important. Women are great at this. And I think that piece is one where women really fit. I have found SFU Computing Science to be a great place to work and be as a woman for around 30 years now, actually. I have seen the support that our school, Computing Science, and our faculty, Applied Sciences, gives to the Women in Computing Science student group. And the things that they can accomplish with that support is financial, but it's also logistical. And I think because of that support, our women students feel like they belong here.
At SFU, one thing that I feel has really helped me be comfortable in the field is the community that they've created with the Women in Computing Science. This club has helped me make new friends, learn technical skills at their workshops, and also take on opportunities that I feel like I wouldn't have taken on if it wasn't for the support from the Women in Computing Science. They've also provided travel grants to my friends to go across the country to different conferences to learn new skills and learn about new job opportunities. And this club has really impacted my friends and myself to be comfortable in the field of computing science.
As far as what I'd like to see in the future, ideally, I'd like to see a day where we did not need a Women in Computing Science student group, where there was no bias or disadvantage or prejudice to deal with. I think we're a long way from that. I think we're dealing with some pretty powerful social and cultural forces that prevent women from considering computing science as a degree. I do think that SFU, Computing Science, and Applied Sciences are doing a great job of making sure that the women who are here feel supported, feel like they belong, and that they are not an undervalued, underrepresented minority. I think that when you look at our intake numbers, our applicants may be about 18% women, but our students and our graduates are also about 18% women. We are not losing women once they get here. And I think that shows that computing science and applied sciences are doing a good job of keeping the women in the program.
I feel like advancing women in computing science is really important because it really inspires the younger generations. For me personally, I didn't see many people who look like me in the field. And during those times where I'm kind of lacking confidence or feeling hesitant, having those role models helps you push yourself and be like, hey, if they could do it, I could do it. So I feel like as we advance women in computing science, the younger generation will be more inspired to come into the field and kind of have that diversity in the end.